Blessings, good evening to everybody. So we'll begin with a short period of meditation. Please find a comfortable posture wherever you are. Sit up straight, bring your attention to your mind, your body, right here, right now. Unless you're very sleepy, try closing your eyes and bring attention to the sensation of the in-breath, the out-breath, either at the tip of the nostrils or at the chest or at the abdomen. You can even follow the breath in and out to all three of those points just to begin with, to establish awareness within your body. And today is an important day in the Buddhist calendar. It's called Mahapavarana Day. It marks the end of the annual 3 months rains retreat. And Pavarana means invitation. So just now the monks, they had their ceremony where they invite each other to admonish in the case of any wrongdoing through the rains retreat that we live together. We just open up and invite anyone to let us know if we've done something wrong or broken a rule or done something that hurt somebody else, knowingly or unknowingly, wittingly, unwittingly. It's an important part of the monk's discipline. When we come to meditate, we're meditating on our own. Even though we might be sitting with other people, you're cultivating the sense of being on your own. You close your eyes, you're not talking to anyone. You're observing your own body and mind. So our teacher Luang Por Chah said, when you're meditating, you have to learn to admonish yourself, meaning to remind yourself of what you're doing and why. It's taken from a phrase, Atano Joti Atanang, from the Buddha. One has to remind oneself or teach oneself. And before you meditate, you hear the instructions from somebody else, or you read them. But as you meditate, you have to become the teacher, the guide. You have to instruct yourself, and you have to be aware of whether you're doing it correctly or not, whether you're still following the instructions or not. You have to look at your own physical posture, maybe adjust. So we spend some time becoming aware of how we're sitting, whether there's anything too tight, too relaxed in our posture. And then you have to do the same with your mind. As you're meditating, you have to observe whether your effort is maybe too intense. Sometimes we try too hard, which can actually make us feel uncomfortable, and that leads to giving up maybe. Or sometimes we're too casual in our approach, and we're just sitting there but not really making much effort to bring up the quality of mindfulness, clear comprehension, not really paying attention but just letting our mind wander. And of course, as we meditate, bringing attention to the in-breath and the out-breath, we have to deal with what we call hindrances. Sensual desire, ill will, irritation, aversion, apathy, drowsiness, dullness, restlessness and agitation and worry, anxiety, and then doubt. Self-doubt, doubt about the teacher, doubt about the method. These different hindrances will be coming up. And you have to remind yourself what to do when you meet them. Maybe remind yourself of different teachings. Number one, you remind yourself of your meditation object, the breath, when your attention is taken away by one of the hindrances. But also you need to remind yourself about different teachings which can help you to let go of the hindrance. So for example, if you're stuck in ill will as you're meditating, your mind is constantly grumbling, complaining, finding fault with yourself or others, then you may have to remind yourself to cultivate loving kindness or compassion. So part of meditation is learning how to remind yourself of what you're doing skillfully, and you have to do that from time to time during the meditation. To notice whether your effort is lapsing and your mind is drifting, whether you're getting caught into a particular state of mind, train of thought that is taken over your mind. And you really need to let it go. So you have to remind yourself of that. Remind yourself that your goal is to let go, bring the mind to a place of letting go, knowing, but letting go, where it's more spacious, more relaxed, and even if thoughts and moods and mental states are arising, you know them, but you let them go so that they don't take over your mind. If you do this successfully, then what's left is the mindfulness of the breathing, knowing the breath in, breath out. And that becomes accompanied by some good energy, joy, rapture, contentment. And that further allows you to investigate whatever's arising into your mind and see it as impermanent, it's not self, and let go again. So we can carry on meditating for a little bit longer. I'll stop speaking now and carry on until you hear the bell.